y'all. What's going on?
What's up?
Hey, what's up, guy?
We got
That,
a
that intro I made looks pretty good, don't it?
do what?
That intro I made looks pretty good, don't it?
That was pretty nice. I was over here dancing a little bit. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
Hog Leg made that. I didn't make it, but I thought I'd throw that
it's
in.
good.
Yeah, I get into making them intros and outros, man. It's that's me. All right, as y'all can see, we got a special guest up here tonight, Kim Burnett, and he's gonna be tying some G's tonight. But before we do that, let me call out who's chatted so far. As the beautiful Melissa in there, as always, dropping the links. There want to be Matt, 351 Cleveland. Welcome in, my friend. There's Mike Sampson. Okay, there's Yakety Yak Don't Talk Back, the bait tank. FD Fisherman, thank you for coming in here, man. There's Wabash Nate. Uncle Lou, look at him, Uncle Lou. I got your hat on. Good evening to you too. There's Burrito Catfishing Lady. Hog leg, crappy stopper. Ooh, yeah. There's Nightbot. There's the old beautiful butterflies and sunshine. And that was it. That's all that's chatted so far. All right, Troy.
Uh-oh. What did I do?
Crappy stopper. And the guy that blew his patrol car.
Yeah, I blew the patrol car up today, wrecked it, blew it up,
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. All right, well, we got Mr. Kim Burnett. Now, some of y'all know who Kim is because y'all seen him on other shows. But we brought him up here tonight. We're going to pick his brain a little bit.
Catfish
Y'all
dog.
have questions. And Kim's going to tie some jigs, and we're going to pick his brain, and because it's about crappie fishing time.
Your boy Troy's in the house.
It's always crappie fishing time.
Mm-hmm.
It depends if you want to winter fish or not.
Well, now for some of us take the cold better than others.
Small Water Charters, he made it in here tonight. All right. You gonna go ahead and tie some up?
Yeah.
As you're telling us about yourself, Kim.
Yeah, I can talk and tie, whatever. I'm Kim Burnett. I'm owner of Crappie Stopper Jigs and Flies. I've been tying jigs for 35 years. I've been selling them since 98. I've been tying flies for 20 years. Oh, about 22 now.
Wow.
I'm a fly fisherman. I teach fly fishing, fly tying, jig tying.
Wow.
Pro staff for Bass Pro here in Olathe. I'm pro staff for H&H Rod and Reels. Pro staff for Outdoors with Big Kev. And a few others that I can't remember.
Just look at your shirt.
That's a shame when you got so many that you can't remember them all.
Yeah, that's bad. They're on the shirt.
Oh, man. Look at that. Small Water Charter says missed last week's show. Was running a crappy charter. There you go.
I can talk and tie, so.
Welcome in, Catfish Fever. And there's Palmetto Cats.
Oh, Palmetto, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the big dogs coming in my show. How many did you tell us before the show that you tied last year?
15,000.
When he said that, my mind went bleach.
Good grief, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd be lucky if I can tie 6 a day.
6 a day, I'd be out of business.
I know you would.
Oh,
But I
man.
ain't trying to get in business.
I wasn't either, but it just happened by chance.
There's Book, man. There's LG Bass. Welcome in, y'all.
You know, I had the bright idea one time that I was gonna. That's when eBay kind of got popular, and I was gonna tie jigs, sell them on eBay. Yeah, well, you know, you had good intentions, and I tied a few jigs up, and I launched a couple of auctions. I got up the next morning, it sold out. I thought, well, this is cool, you know. I'll just put some more up there. And lesson learned was if you don't have them already made, you better not be putting them up there.
Right.
I got about
Oh, wow.
yeah, I got about an order for end up tying about 50 different colors of jigs. I learned right then. Better you start putting these things up here in a set or cut down on how much I'm putting up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
3 nights to come in, Jerry. Come in here. Mom and son, real friends, real fans. Come in. Welcome in, y'all. Okay, chat went fast. Hey, everyone. All right, Bugman. Bugman just recently had a knee surgery he's recovering from. Oh, hey, Troy. Some people got stupid money. They will order all your stock. Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind that if I had the stock to sell them, but I sort of overextended myself. I had jigs flying out the door faster than I could make them. And I think one old boy from Michigan, he must have had 400 fishing buddies. I think he took him jigs up there and caught 10 or 12 big old crappies on them. And I think about half his clan emailed me wanting a certain color. So, I jig tying business though.
Matt from Wannabe says, if you watch Kim tie on his lives, he multitasks. Watch the screen, look around, talk to people, all while tying and not stopping.
What's up, Matt?
Yeah.
Every now and then I'll go in on Kim's live on Facebook. Kim does live on Facebook. I'll get in his chat, harass him, ask if he'll teach me how to tie a jig.
Mm-hmm. You ain't learned by now. Ain't nothing I can show you.
Yeah. I'm too lazy to tie jigs anymore. I got smart.
You just buy them now.
I get Kim Burnett to tie them for me.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, man. Crappy day, Darren. Welcome in. Yeah, there's Missy Kennedy. Yeah, that's she ties jigs also.
She does.
Mm-hmm. There's River at 3030.
Well, Kim, you tied all these jigs, are you getting any time to fish?
Oh, yeah. I'm a fisherman first. I always go fishing.
Now, is it true that a man that ties jigs to sell, his box always is kind of looking kind of thin?
Oh, yeah. My box is terrible looking. I can't tie for myself too often.
Yeah.
I have to have an order that's messed up, or I did something wrong that filled my box.
There you go. So you keep all the rejects, huh?
Yeah, sometimes I'll tie the wrong size and didn't know. One other day I tied 4 dozen for a guy, but he wanted 4 of each color. 1 dozen, 4 of each color. I thought he said 4 dozen.
Wow.
So I sat here and tied 4 dozen jigs, only needed a dozen.
Well, I think I seen
Oh,
a picture the other day of a bunch of nice crappies you caught.
Oh yeah.
Now,
I've been
and I
catching.
think I think that was right. Did I see you tied some jigs, had some big old hooks on them?
Yeah, Warren Cotton is one of my pro staffers. He guides on the Big Four in Mississippi, and he uses 4-aught jigs.
That's what I thought. A 4-aught hook on a crappie jig.
Yeah, like these.
Good night, Irene.
that's a big hook.
That
That's
joker must be full of some slabs.
Yeah, they're a little over 3 inches.
wow.
Yeah, they're huge. And that's what he trolls with.
Ain't nobody ask you, Mr. Kennedy. It's time for you to go to bed.
Oh man.
The only company has them is Victory hooks, and those hooks are expensive.
A 4-aught hook.
Yeah.
That's a
Good Lord, is he tournament fishing?
No, he's just a guy. He used to tournament fish.
welcome in, Jersey.
He's just a guy that he got Sardis, Grenada, Arca Butler ended. But Arca Butler's closed because of the dam messed up, so they got to redo it.
Well,
Yeah. Congratulations, FD fisherman.
now don't you use a bigger jig head than most?
Who, me?
What size jig head do you like?
I use a lot of 8s and quarters.
That damn 1/4 ounce. Not the biggest I've ever used is an 8. I just can't get it through my head that them fish will take that big of an old head.
Well, if you actually look at your minnow, always bigger than your jig usually.
Yeah.
People say use that bigger jig. Well, your minnow's longer than that 4-ounce, a 1/4 ounce jig. And white crappie got a big mouth. I've caught crappie this winter with 3-inch shad in their mouth, 3 of them, tails hanging out, and they still bit my jig.
Oh wow.
So that tells you right there, they don't even know when they're full.
Not alone. Welcome in.
See, because in the wintertime they die off, so the shad are just the crappie just down there gorging herself when they start floating to the top. And you catch them all the time with 3 or 4 shad hanging out in their mouth.
Wow.
And they're still trying to eat the jig, so it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
And these shad here this winter are about 3 inches.
Thank
A
you,
lot of
Blake.
these tournament fishermen are using bigger jigs, aren't they?
Well, it just depends. Black crappie like smaller jigs. They like a little smaller bait. The white crappie, it don't matter. But you got, if they ain't hitting something big, you just try to downside. Just try to figure it out. I mean, basically, that's all you can do.
Changes from day to day.
Yeah, if they ain't hitting something big, try something small. Because smaller offering, they think they can just suck it right in and spend no energy chasing, especially in the wintertime.
Yeah.
In the wintertime, when I fish the docks, I use 16s and 32s and 180s and 64s.
180. I've got some of your 180s.
Yeah. I catch a lot of black crappie on 180.
Mm-hmm.
Buck says there's a guy up here that catches them on 4-inch jerk bait. Huh.
Yep. You can catch them on jerk baits, those jigging wraps, those long ones with the hook in the front, hook in the back, and the one in the bottom.
Small charter says last charter caught over 100 crappie with 56 keepers. Wow.
But we're chasing, we got a lot of standing timber, so we're catching them off standing timber, and we're catching a lot of roamers,
Old Matt says Kim also uses his fly rod with his jigs.
Yeah, if that 180,
Huh.
put it on the strike indicator, Yeah, you can cast them with a 180.
Wow. I've never, fly fished. I don't have, the patience to do all that.
It's
No
just
other
mechanics,
coordination.
man.
Oh,
No other coordination. You know I'm right. You have one in the back of your head.
Yeah, I would. I would come back for. Yeah, small water chargers. You know where small water chargers is from, don't you? Uh, he's from Lake Okeechobee.
Oh, Okeechobee, yeah.
Yeah,
I wish I need to get down there.
hook up with small water chargers.
Oh, I got a lot of people down there. I just need to get there.
So,
That's a long way from Kansas, ain't it?
Yeah.
15,000 jigs. No, you ain't gonna go nowhere. Welcome in, Lance.
How in the world do you keep up with 15,000 jigs? The thing of it is, do you? I guess you order probably your supplies in a big bulk, don't you?
Yeah. I pour my own jigs.
And
I don't
you
purchase
probably
them.
have to have a.
Wow, that's a lot of pouring.
Oh yeah.
My guess would be you probably have to have several places to get chenille and stuff from, because chenille was kind of a shortage there for a while.
Yeah, I got so much, man, and I know a lot of people, so I usually get first picks when the orders come in.
Welcome in, Pontoon Jody.
What is it with everybody talking about me wrecking the police truck today? Ain't the first time y'all seen me wreck that truck.
You're
I
just
buy them in skeins, you know.
wow. That's a
These are 72 yards. And I got
That's
tons of
chenille
them.
there, isn't it?
Yeah. See, I got tons of. I got like 500 of these
yeah.
things.
You got
I mean, I have to. I can't buy those little packages. I mean, ain't no need to
No,
be
don't
buying a
do
little 5-yard package. That ain't gonna last me no time.
Uncle Lou's got a question for you. Does he fish Milford?
Yes, I lost my jig box in Milford last year. I don't like Milford now.
How many jigs you have in it, Kim?
About 10 dozen.
Oh my God.
And it wasn't the jigs. It was the box I have is $125.
Mm.
Because I
Wow.
bought a Montana Fly Company fly box, and it has a middle door on it, so it has 4 sides. So it has these 2 at the bottom and the 2 sided in the middle. So it holds about 500 jigs in there.
Yeah, Jody, that's Kim.
And I wanted the box. I didn't care about the jigs. So I had to go buy another one.
Yeah.
Catfish Fever said heard there were good blues in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's always blue catfish in there. Ain't a lot of structure, but there's a lot of crappie. You got to find them. It's hard to find. Once you find them, you can probably catch them pretty good. But they ain't on much structures there. And if you find some structure, you better mark it.
You know, you talking about losing your box, baby. Think of this. Nephews, you know how young boys are. They always want to use your tackle box, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They come by and won't know if I'd let them take my box of jigs down there to the farm pond to fish with. Yeah. Well, the wind was blowing. They left the doggone box open, and it got blowed sand all in it. Sandy land down there. So when I come back to the house, that old jig box had a bunch of sand in it. Now I'm talking about tube jigs now. So I made them go outside, take all them jigs out of that box. Must have been about 400 or 500 tube jigs in that box, and wash them off with well water.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
Made them clean it up. See.
Mm-hmm. Uncle Lou said, "Where at in Milford?"
Where I lose my box?
Yeah.
I don't know. It flew out of the boat, so I think they were supposed to float, but I guess there's so much lead in there, it was something.
Yeah.
We didn't find it. We went back the same track we came. I never seen it.
Oh wow.
About 4 or 5 years later, that oldest nephew of mine, he's probably about 17, 18 years old by then. He's about 12 when that happened. He said, Uncle Troy said, I want to ask something. I said, all right. He said, you remember that time I took your jig box down there to the tank and got sand in it? You made me wash all them jigs by hand. Well, rinse them off well water. I said, yeah, I remember. He said, well, what I want to ask you he said, why would you make me do that when you knew you was going to use them and drop them down in the water and wash them off anyway? I said, strictly to teach you a lesson. I said, you didn't do it anymore, did you?
Oh wow.
I said,
always a lesson.
The lesson was when you borrow other people's stuff, you have to take care of it.
Yeah.
That was the lesson.
Hey, Matt wants to know, have you got your new order book started yet? Oh man.
Who's he talking to?
You talking about your order book, that spiral notebook you got.
No, it's still it's full. It's getting there. It ain't new.
Mike Irvin, welcome in. Catfish Fresno, welcome in. Evening to you too. Miracle Man.
Well, after we talked about this a little bit backstage, after 2020, Chenille kind of got a little skinny on ordering. A lot of people started tying thread necks. Do you do any of those?
Oh, for some people, they call them Popeye jigs.
Yeah, Popeyes.
Yeah, they're all right. I mean, they catch fish.
Why do they call them Popeye jigs?
Well, Crappie Magnet has one with big head on it, 2 big eyes on the side, and thread necks.
Yeah, okay.
That's all.
I use those some, but I think a full body jig catches fish better, and that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, they're easy to tie. They don't tie. I could tie 1,000 of those in a month. Yeah.
They're cheaper to tie, I would assume.
Yeah, you ain't got to put no material on them. Just thread and some chenille or whatever you want to put on them.
Yeah.
And a little UV cure. That's about it. Man.
Now that one you just tied there, that pink and blue and chartreuse. Yeah, I used to tie one like that, but I had a white tail on it. That white tail, that color configuration was always good here.
Tied some of these last night.
Yeah.
That's pink, white, and pink. Tied some.
Good night, Missy. Hope you catch some. If you catch some, send me some pictures.
This is how I put my hackles in. I don't V cut them. I put them in like that because they swim better.
Huh.
A lot of people V cut them and stack them in there. It takes 8 years to tie one jig.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I put them in just like that. I curve them away from each other, and when they hit the water, man, they just swim just like a minnow.
Wow. That's me. I don't use jigs. I use minnows, and jigs are meant to make a fishing box look pretty.
That's it.
That's what I said. Boom, boom.
Oh man.
I hadn't fished for the minnow in 30 years.
Me either.
Wow.
I used to fish with minnows when I was 15, 16 years old. And I started fishing with a jig. And I caught a bunch of fish one day on a little yellow beetle spin. And I got to thinking, now this is the way for a handicap to fish. I ain't got to chase that minnow around that minnow bucket, try to hook him on the hook.
Nope.
This is the only way to fish. And I never looked back.
Hey, I'll tell you something else. You don't have to dip your hand down in that cold water.
Especially in the wintertime.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's cold enough as it is. You don't put
I'm
your
going to get
hand
any
in
water
it.
on my hands. I want it to be off a slab's mouth.
Exactly. That's the only time I can get wet.
Oh man. It's I hadn't been crappie fishing in man, it's been a minute now.
Something's wrong with you.
Minnow fishing would bore me now. I like to be. I like to feel like I'm in control of what's going on. That would bore me to death.
No.
Yes.
I
Something
got
about that. Don't, man.
I got my boat set up where I got 16. I can hold 16 poles out. Put a mineral on each one. That's called spider rigging.
Yeah. That's too much. I can't do that. I'll be bored to death.
Well, what is?
There you go, small water.
What is minnows cost now? Somewhere along around $4, $4.50 a dozen. It was
I don't know. I have
$3.50,
no idea.
$4.
No,
Some people sell them by the pound now.
yeah,
Yeah.
they sell them by the pound.
14 poles cuts down on the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I got, Palmetto. Brim busters. I use brim busters.
Somebody typed in something there from Red Oak. I wonder what Red Oak that is on the weather.
Catfish fever.
Okay.
Weather 51566.
Oh yeah, he's got this fancy weather app thing going. Tell everybody's weather.
Yeah.
Where does one find a brim buster?
Around here, you used to find them in all the convenience stores.
What's a brim buster?
It's a fiberglass pole that extends out.
Oh yeah,
You got.
You mean just like a little retractable, like Uncle Buck's or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the trash? Nobody want one of them.
Man, come on now. I got about 20 of them.
Oh no.
That ain't nothing but a glorified cane pole.
That's it. That's it.
I had one. I had one. I'll admit I had one. I caught a.
I did too. I broke every one of them.
Oh man.
I had one. I had what I used in the farm pond, a green one.
All mine are black. I think they're called black widows or something.
Yeah, black widow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is, Buggies. 12 feet fiberglass pole.
That mother said that's how I bust all my shell crackers.
Yeah, I catch them fly fishing.
I think I have 5 class cane pool. Extended about 12. Yeah. Welcome in, Monet Fishing.
I got 14 footers, 13s and a half, 12s, 10s, 11s.
Yeah, I got several different sizes.
Mine are crappie rods, though. They ain't no retractable.
Yeah. All right, here's another question. Matt asked, Kim, with the 1/8 ounce jigs, can you do resin bodies instead of Chanel?
He's talking about 80th, the small ones.
Yeah, you got to back it up with some thread or something. No, you can't just put it on the hook. You have to build it up. It takes a while to make those because you have to build it up. And it's hard for it to not to drip while you're doing it. But they can be done.
Now, I used to do mine with, before they had UV resin ID, I used to do mine with clear fingernail polish.
Yeah. So did
Dries,
everybody else.
Yeah, I've heard of people using.
dries good, but it does. You want to leave them out a couple of days and let the smell come off of them. Got a little polish smell on them, but if you leave them out, they will. Smell will go away.
Yeah, in southwest Georgia, out here on the Flint River, buggy crickets. Crickets are the way to go.
No, housefly.
Yeah, housefly is the way to go.
Housefly is the way to go.
He's like, what is a housefly?
I'll tie one here in a minute.
You're gonna see a fly now. A housefly is a hot fly.
I ain't never fished with a housefly.
Well, he's gonna show you one here in a little bit. I used to fly fish, but I did fly fish a little bit differently because I couldn't ever manage getting all that fly line in this wheelchair. So I got smart. I went and got me some small diameter 4-pound monofilament line, tied a fly on it, and I run me a cork about 3 feet above that fly, and just drug it on top.
That's all you gotta do.
It works.
Bugman, you got to go to the pet store to buy the crickets. They got good fat ones in there.
You don't need them. Just put this fly on there. That's all you need. That mohair leech too.
Oh man,
that mohair leech is legendary.
Wow.
I bet I sold 2,000 of those things.
Matt said he caught a 5-pound trout on Kim's housefly. Good Lord.
Yeah, Matt uses them all, as far as I can remember.
Fly fishing is an art.
Yeah, it takes it's a mechanics thing, that's all. It's really not that hard. It's just you gotta learn the mechanics. There's really nothing to it.
There's a lot of work involved with that fly fish.
It's very minimal. You're not using. It's no effort really. People think there is, but you're not even. All you're doing is using your wrist. You're not casting. The line actually delivers the fly. It's not you. See, a lot of people want to pick them up and cast them like a rod and reel, but all it's going to do is pile up on you because you got to let that line load behind you all the way before you come forward. If you go like that, it's just going to pile up because you can't cast it. It's the line.
Oh, wow.
So the line, that's why flies don't weigh anything, because that's how they get them out there, because the line what delivers the fly. It's not you. It's all momentum. You gotta learn your pauses. You gotta let that line load all the way back before you come forward.
Huh.
And once you learn that, the rest is history.
Yeah, we need to get Hogleg out there and let him fly fish. He needs to let me host.
Yeah,
I'll try it.
Hey, it's fun.
I'll try it.
I can put it out there about 70 feet.
I'm sure you can.
Oh,
But
yeah.
on the fly fishing, y'all gonna see me do is on a video game.
But that's just for show. You ain't never gonna cast that far, but
No.
that's just for show. But
Yeah. Now I watch fly fishing on movies and all that, you know, and it just looks like it just looks like it'd be a lot of work. But
it's not. Like I said, once you figure out the mechanics, it ain't nothing. You ain't putting in no effort.
yeah,
You get more tired casting the rod and reel when you do fly fish.
yeah. There's another reason why I have never been fly fishing is uh, down in South Georgia and Florida, where I'm from. Uh, you best not be wading out in the water like that. It's too much.
Nah, you better stay on the bank. Yeah, I wouldn't be wading out none of them waters.
Oh man.
Now I'll be somebody's lunch.
Welcome in, Big Mike. Big Mike's catching some of those big blues.
Just left the river. Who said that?
Big Mike. Fishing with Big Mike.
The blues like that cut bait. We use a lot of cut shad when we catch blues.
Uh-oh, Brian B. Hey, who's this guy doing G's? I never heard of him. What up, champ?
Yeah, what's up, man? If you didn't, you ain't missing nothing, so don't worry about it.
Donald Law says he sent you some pictures. Hog leg.
All right.
That's Mike Irvin. Well, how often do you get to go fishing, Kim?
I go every weekend,
Yeah.
usually. I've been having a lot of shows lately, though. I ain't been able to get out on the weekends much lately.
Wow.
Had 2 boat shows back to back here down at Barter Hall.
You see, why would you want to fish with that pretty thing right there?
What is that?
It's a G.
Because it catches fish.
Look at them.
What is that?
I can't even tell what that is. Hang on, let me put you on big screen. Put it back up there, Hog leg. Hold it there just a second. Well, I can't even tell what that is. Oh, it's that green screen. You
Yeah.
can't see it because of the green screen.
I don't know what that is.
I tell you what, let me try to send it to my email. Yeah, that's a
Now, Hog leg,
yes, sir.
would you sit there and look at a steak, or would you eat it?
Man, I wouldn't eat it. I would tear that joker up because you know how long it's been since I've had steak.
Look at Brian B. I hope you pee the bed.
I'm talking about the Cowboys and the
Oh
Eagles.
yeah, he's talking about them Eagles.
No.
Oh, yeah, they beat us.
Yeah,
That's all right. We'll be back. It don't matter.
yeah. He's He's sort of a sore winner.
Yeah, I ain't a sore loser. We'll be back. We got 3.
Brian is. He's a sore winner. He can't let well enough alone. Shut up, Brian. Go to bed.
Y'all know why those Eagles won, don't you? They had 6 of the dogs on it and 1 Alabama.
Oh, Lord. Now, Brian says it's because I had an Alabama quarterback. That's why they won.
And the 6 dogs.
And the 6 dogs, huh?
Philly dogs. Let me see.
That just makes us even. That's all.
Small waters. Our youngest daughter took us out for steaks tonight. God,
Man, your kids got money. I wish mine did.
I had chicken fried steak, broccoli cheese rice casserole, fried okra, and a big piece of butter cake. And no, it was not on the diet.
No, that's not.
Big Mike's been doing some crappie fishing too. Caught 40, kept this many. Good Lord.
And I'm retired too, Troy. So
You what?
I'm retired too. So
Oh, you're not working anymore?
I work part-time when I want to at my other job.
Well, wasn't you driving the school bus for a while?
I drive transports, and that's what I drive, a transport, and I haul kids back and forth to school and stuff like that. But we work when we want. We're off when they're off. Kids don't go to school. We don't work. You know, it's easy. It's so easy. It ain't even funny.
Man, it's got 15,000 jigs. Has to retire.
Yeah.
Uncle Lou says they won because of small town Ohio boy. Iowa.
Where is Ohio?
I don't know. Never been there.
Iowa.
Oh, where's Iowa?
I've been there.
Up north somewhere.
Somewhere up there. Yeah.
I was north of Missouri.
Yeah, I know where it's at.
I went ice fishing up there one time.
Underneath all that white stuff.
Yeah, I keep that white stuff.
Man, we had our share. More than I wanted this year.
Oh, yeah.
It was something else.
Oh, Grandma said she had pulled barbecue chicken sandwiches and bacon Parmesan potatoes. Good Lord of mercy.
Good Lord.
That just make me gain weight thinking about eating that.
Hush, I ain't ate yet.
I'm sorry. Did I tell you how big that chicken fried steak was I had? That thing took up a whole plate.
I made some pork steaks.
They sure laid that good cream gravy all over it. Oh, mercy.
Now you talking now.
Yeah.
Kim, you talking.
Yeah, I made some pork steaks.
Oh, man.
Ooh-wee.
I don't care what anybody says. To me, pork is the best meat there is out there.
Yeah, they can keep that cow. If I had a choice, they can kill that cow.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Brian B says he's big. Small water says I found out I was allergic to work.
I am now. I developed the allergy.
Broke out in sweats and had a tired feeling.
Well, do you have certain days that you like pour jig heads or?
Yeah, this one I get low. I pour about 300 or 400 of each. Then when I start getting low, I'll pour some. So, cause that's the part I hate. You know, trying is the easy part. Pouring is the tedious part.
Yeah, I would imagine that.
Yeah, I hate doing that. Then you got to take all the sprues off. Once you pour them, you got to take all the sprues off.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, a little top piece there.
Well, I used to paint all my jig heads, and I quit doing that a long time ago.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Then I got to paint. I do it all.
Whoa,
Spend more
wait
time
a minute.
painting than you do anything.
You just twisted that off, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to cut it off or nothing like that.
Because the lead I got's really soft.
Oh,
People that have to cut them off with the gate shears, that means it ain't all lead.
oh,
See, I can take all mine like this one.
uh-huh.
I can just take it and twist it right off.
Oh, wow, good Lord.
And it's clean too.
And that, yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah, because I got pure lead, so it's soft. If you can't twist it off, it's not all lead.
Wow. Now, where do you get your all lead at?
Oh, I got it from a friend like, 12 years ago. He gave me like 600 pounds of it's that lead they used to put on roofs.
Yeah,
They line the roofs with the lead,
yeah,
that real thin, soft stuff. He
yeah.
had a whole roll of it.
Oh, wow.
Because you can roll it up. That's how soft it is. You can just roll it up.
Yeah.
I'll show you what it looks like. I got a couple of pieces. It's like this. And I just cut it up in strips and see how soft it is.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it melts nice and quick.
I bet it does.
Took 6 of us to get it up in my truck.
Good God.
Oh, God, what?
Yeah, it's about that big around, but it weighed like 600 pounds, man. That stuff was so heavy. I had to get a dolly, jack one end of it up so we can just get underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
I almost pulled my hamstring trying to get that thing in my truck.
wow.
So I just go out and cut a sheet off of it every now and then when I need it. I ain't never gonna run out of that. I don't think. Another guy just gave me another 200 something pounds the other day. I think I'm set for lead.
This is the gray hat and the gray shirt I got on.
Okay, I'm gonna do a house fly.
Let me put you on. Hang on. Let me put you on solo.
Yeah, let's go solo with him. You want me to get it?
No, just got to give the handicap a little time.
All
There
right.
you go.
Then I'll do a mohair leech on a 1/80th ounce.
I don't move fast as I used to.
Buck Williams said that leg would be good for twist line sinkers.
Yeah, it's a good lead. See, I got that dozen jigs done pretty quick. Huh?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That take me 3 or 4 hours to do that many.
That's the bead chain eyes that you turn your lights on and off with. You know, bead
Yeah.
chain.
Yeah.
You just take them and cut them up in twos.
My fingers wouldn't even hold that small thing.
He don't have fat fingers. Your fingers hold a chocolate chip cookie, though, won't they?
Daggum right. Yours will too.
This is leech yarn or mohair.
Look like somebody's weave.
Yeah. Stroke it back and just make it look buggy. It's only 2 materials. Well, actually 3 with the eyes.
Matt says you got vice grip hands. Welcome in, Guerrero.
Let's see here.
You know, there's a lot of bad brim in the world that eat that thing thinking they got something.
Now, is that what you call a housefly?
Yeah, when he's done with it. Uh-huh. He's been tying that one a long time, long as I've known him.
Oh yeah, that's my
one of his staples.
signature.
Mm-hmm.
I find a good feather here.
Matt's a firm believer. He says those house flies and leeches under a slip float will slay them brim for catfish bait and eating.
Appreciate it, Bobcat. Good to see you.
Yeah, welcome in, Bobcat.
Mm-hmm.
This is a dry fly hacker.
Now, what's that do? Help it float?
No, it don't float. It sinks.
Okay.
I just didn't put no lead on it, but I always put lead on the body on the hook first, and it sinks just the perfect rate.
Welcome in, Skywalker.
So it's a slow falling bait type thing.
Yeah, because bluegill, you don't want it to fall too fast past them. You want it to make it look more like a bug dying off the surface.
Yeah, if anyone has questions for Kim, put it in the chat with a question mark.
But usually it don't last but 2 to 3 seconds in the water. Once it hits the water, it starts to sink. Usually they don't waste no time hitting it. Especially when they're bad and you're only fishing, 2 to 4 foot.
Now, how many of them things would you say you tied? You had to take a rough guess.
Oh man.
He's making he's tying his famous housefly, Gabe.
I don't know, Troy. I've thousands and thousands.
I imagine so.
I don't know if you can see it, but
Oh, yeah.
That looks like a housefly.
Yes, sir. Sure does.
that's it.
Wow.
And I've caught catfish, bass, crappie, red ear, pretty much catfish on this fly, pretty much everything.
Huh.
Well, anything that eat bugs, I'm sure would eat.
Yeah. A lot of fish eat bugs.
Yeah.
Pretty much all of them. See, people don't realize what's going on underneath the water. They think a lot of bugs hatch on land, but they don't.
Yeah.
Like grasshoppers, crickets, ants, terrestrials, which hatch on land. Everything else hatches in the water.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going down below that people don't realize that fish are eating. Nymphs, the larvae, when they emerge, all that. It's in stages.
Yeah, that's some intricate work right there, butterflies. That's some small hooks, some small everything.
Okay, this is going to be the mohair leech. This is a bluegill killer. Everybody in Texas is using this thing.
Is that a 1/80th head?
Yeah. Same material.
That is a small head. I've got some of those that you tied for me.
Except I'm on the furrow of the tail.
Welcome in, Drunken Chef Barbecue. Welcome in.
Fear of the tail.
Gabe saying he loves your cross.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome in, Catfish and Crappie. Mark?
What's up, Mark? Then we're just gonna palmer it forward. And this is perfect for a jig and bobber too. I made this for my buddy because he don't fly fish, and I got a fly version of it that's not weighted like this one. And I used to go to his pond and wear him out. And he got tired of me catching all his fish, so I made him this. I created this one for him on a jig head, and then he started catching.
Guerrero Padre says, do you ever tie anything that looks like a wiggler?
A what?
A wiggler, red wiggler.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just a San Juan worm. That's all it is.
huh. All right, Brian B. Brian B says you look familiar, but he don't think you well known.
You can't listen to Brian B.
And that's it. That's the mohair leech.
There you go.
I bet that does catch him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet it does too.
I guarantee it does.
So wiggler is like it's a make a San Juan worm as close as I can come to it. See if I got some red.
He's not a red wiggler. A wiggler is a nymph.
Oh, I'd have to see it. I can tie it, whatever it is. I just have to see it and know the recipe.
Okay. Mark says he has a set of those house flies ready for the spring.
Oh yeah. Let me see. I'll tie this dams. I got a damsel too that I make. I'll show you. I can tie that pretty fast.
I know you get a lot of jig orders, but do you ever get many orders from guys that trout fish?
Sometimes. They know I don't do too many trout flies anymore. It's all panfish flies for me.
Oh.
But I do sometimes. Or I'll just tell them no, I don't do that anymore. I don't have that type of time. Because a lot of these trout flies, they're small, but they take 4 or 5 materials on one hook.
Yeah.
So they're
You gotta have a lot of material too, don't you? Different
yeah.
types.
You gotta have all this material out and you gotta fit everything in this one small space. That's what makes fly tying hard. And you gotta know your proportions very good too.
Thanks, Melissa, for dropping those links.
Yeah, if you ain't got your proportions down, you're not gonna be a good fly tyer. Because it's very important so you can get everything on that one hook.
Matt said he uses your flies for trout too.
Yeah. Yeah, they catch both. And all these are my creations, so ain't nobody else tying them.
Yeah. All right, Water, thanks for coming in.
Unless they try to time and they can do whatever they want. But
I need a catfish jig. I ain't caught nothing in a year. I need help. That's because you don't fish.
He got to go fishing.
Yeah, I know he does. He's worse than I am. He don't even fish anymore. You know what I told him, don't you, Kim? He need to give up his fishing channel and start playing games, about like I do, because
right.
He ain't gonna get out of that chair.
Who's that?
Right, me.
See, and this one's the same thing. I'm gonna feel this tail. Because nymphs got a little tail on them before they turn into a dragonfly, the damselfly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is the nymph stage of the damsel. The little blue dragonflies you see flying around.
Matt says it's a dream weaver.
Yeah, dream weaver's another. That's a woven fly.
Now, what you're doing right there, I see
Good
a lot of these
Lord.
guys are making crappie jigs
Oh,
out of that, twisting that rubber together.
Yeah, I'm the creator of the stinger tail.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been doing that for 30 years.
there's a lot of these guys are doing that now.
I know they are. I watch.
Uh,
Tell them they're welcome.
yeah, because I see a bunch of them doing it, you know, and I'm sure it, you know, that's basically the same thing that's on the back of a Bobby Garland when you do that.
Yes, a sting. Yeah, make a stinger tail.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I can make them 3, 2, split tail, or triple tail like the Joker.
oh wow.
I can do 3 of them like that on a crappie jig. If I had my box in here, I'd show you. But yeah, a lot of guys think that stuff new, man. I've been doing that stuff forever.
I would say so. For many years, if you've been doing it.
Well, there's a lot of material out there that you can make jigs out of. I've made tails out of embroidery floss,
Yeah,
paracord, fray paracord, and
this
there's a
is
lot
a
of,
partridge skin. Anybody knows what partridge is?
you
This
don't
is
have
the
to go to the fly tying shop to spend a bunch of money just to tie
Oh,
some jigs to fish with.
no, you don't. And this is going to be the legs.
oh wow.
Missy Kennedy, she ties some nice looking jigs. She gets a lot of her stuff from the dollar store.
Yeah, I've seen Missy before. I think I've been on a show with Missy.
Mm-hmm.
Then you just tie it in. Then you're going to take your hacker pliers.
Jody said, yeah, what Troy said.
Palm it around there. You're going to stroke it back.
That's got a good color to it.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to fish with something like that, man?
Because it catches fish.
Because the end result,
Oh,
then you're going to take you some ice dove.
Hog leg ain't everybody like us, and you and me and Brian B. We don't sit at home all day.
yeah.
Notice I wrote Brian B. in on that, right?
That's right.
Well, they're supposed to be building some fishing docks up here right close to my house. That's what they said, at least. Now, what they say and what they do is two different things. But I've got high hopes that they're going to, when they put that park in, they're going to put some fishing docks in.
Yeah, that looks
I'm going to
good.
be back to fishing.
Wow. Closer.
They really put me out of business.
I call that the damsel in distress.
Huh.
Yeah, I like that. That's a
Look
good
at that.
Yeah,
Look at that.
that's really.
That's the prettiest hook I've ever seen.
I told Hogleg the other day, I said, wait till you see how fast Kim ties one.
Yeah, he's fast.
Troy, you still won't fish. You still won't fish, Troy. Yes, I will. I'll probably be fishing more than you fish. Mr. Mark, I ain't caught a flathead in 6 months. Yeah.
What size jig hook is that? Mark wants to know.
What jig hook?
That hook you tied that fly on. You tied that fly on. What size hook was that?
It's a size 10 Spro. 3366 BR. Straight eye.
Oh Lord, look at this. Look at this. What's been wrote in the chat? I can't hardly believe this. You mean you actually gonna go fish? Wow.
In his dream.
It's a size 10, 3366 BR. Spro.
Wow. That's a small boat.
Yeah. I tie all my panfish flies on a 10.
I'm gonna go out there in my moo and fish. Bet you won't do that. Brian B gonna fish. Thursday, huh?
Uh-oh. You got a double dog there, Troy.
Uh-oh.
What about going out there fishing in my moo? You can't shame me. Don't you know you can't shame me by now, long as you know me? That's one of the luxuries. That's one of the luxuries of being handicapped. They look at you like that poor guy don't know any better.
Oh man.
Hey, that poor guy don't know any better. Look at him. That poor pitiful guy. He's half nuts. He's out there fishing in his nightgown.
Oh man.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, Matt. You're gonna have more orders after this.
Who?
Just what you needed, huh?
Come on, Matt. Don't do me like that. Yeah, I'll show you how to use that rubber real quick.
We all retired. We all retired from fishing. Well, I got to tell you. Now, if you look at these guys that's going out here fishing in this cold weather, freezing to death. Now, me and Hogbeg and Steve Adams, we got it figured out. We sitting in a nice warm house playing games.
Yeah. And we're catching fish. And
we're catching fish.
3 nights I got a question for you. Kim, do you do any smallmouth flies?
I have. I don't anymore, but I have. See, that's how there's one. So you can put it on like a stinger like that.
Uh-huh.
You got all kind of action.
Huh.
Or you can put one here.
So, Kim, how many plastics do you use?
None.
I knew the answer to that before I asked you.
So then you put the other one over there. I don't use plastic.
That's neat. That's
Only time that I use
fan
plastics is if I'm struggling to find something they'll bite on. Cuts down on the tying, the retying. Until I got smart and got me some little old snaps that worked great. But these Texas fish is mule-headed. They are. This lake is weird that I fish on because in the summertime, they'll bite tube jigs and won't hardly bite nothing else. I don't understand it.
Wow.
For me. Now
Wow.
others, but
You made that look so easy.
oh yeah. Well, good God, he's been tying them. What, 15,000 jigs last year? I mean,
That's the split tail. I mean, it got a lot of action.
Yeah, it does.
And I can add another one and make it like a joker if I wanted to.
Huh. Now you got names for all these things you tie, right?
No,
No.
I don't do names. On my website, they're all numbers.
Number.
I ain't got no fancy names like some of these guys. Come on, I ain't got that kind of time.
you ain't got no barbecue chickens and all that.
Yeah, all that. Yeah, I don't know what they have some names now.
Electric chicken, barbecue chicken.
Well, I do call electric chicken because that's what it's called. But other than that, it's pink and blue, black and green, white and black, or whatever. That's what I call them. I call them what they are.
5 and 6.
Yeah, they got these too many fancy names.
Yeah. Troy, what you call that jig you using? A jig?
Yeah. What color? What do you call it? Blue and white?
Yeah.
That's about it. This is green and black.
Golden Corral, all you can eat.
You know, some of them guys. There's a guy down there fishing at the bars one time, and he ordered some jigs off eBay. He was catching fish. He was. That day was slow, and boy, he was catching some nice fish. I was looking at his jig and talking to him about it, and I asked him, I said, well, where'd you get that at? He said, man, I got these on eBay. And I said, yeah. I said, I asked him, I said, mind me asking how much you paid for them? He's like, no. He said, $350 a piece. A piece.
Wow.
Well, I know I seen him lose 2 or 3. I said, man, you got to be kidding. He's like, no, man. He's $350 a piece. Of course, he knew I tied jigs. And he asked me, he said, you reckon you could tie anything like that? I said, yeah, I think I can. I said, I got the colors at the house to do it with. I said, tell you what I'll do. I'll come back. I'll be back up here Tuesday morning. I said, I'll bring a few. So I tied. I give them to him. He caught fish on them. He's like, can I ask you how much it cost you to tie this jig? I said, yeah, about 40 cents. And 20 cents of that was the jig head.
Huh.
He's like, you got to be kidding. And I'm like, no. I said, not at all. He's like, man, they're making a killing on these things.
Yeah.
Some of them websites is $1.75 a piece. I've seen.
For a jig head?
What do you get on yours, Kim?
For what, a jig?
Yeah. You sell them by the dozen, though.
I sell them per. It's $1.50. I sell mine for $1.50. My price ain't never went up. It's been the same. 18 a dozen and $1.50 per.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get no better and no better price either.
No. Certainly not.
And that ain't gonna happen.
Uh,
I don't do it for the money. I don't make no money. I've been doing it for how long? I ain't rich yet. So.
You ain't gonna get rich on tying jigs, are
You sure ain't. Not by yourself.
No.
You better have a hobby and like it. That's about all you gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah. Butterflies Sunshine says, I'm intrigued with watching this. Not only is it intricate, but he's so fast. Just amazing.
Well, thank you.
Well, Kim, you do tell the people when you do lives on Facebook.
Facebook on Wednesday nights at 7 and TikTok on Mondays at 7.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you do TikTok also?
Yeah, on Mondays.
Okay.
You know.
Kim's got a chat going on. I know he does on Facebook. I was in there
Well, that's
earlier.
Deanna. That's Sister Gals. We got her started going live, so
Yeah.
trying to get her stuff going. So basically, we're on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays.
Yeah.
But if you got a way to give something away, I'll give these 3. I just tied away to somebody.
Yeah, I got a way to give it away.
You got a wheel, hog leg?
I got the big boy tool
Hey, ain't you sophisticated?
somewhere.
Yeah, you'll get the split tail, the damsel, wherever the camera is, and mohair leech on a jig head.
Somebody about to catch some fish.
Yeah.
I'm like Brian B. I try to catch mine already cooked.
And I'll throw in a decal too.
And a
Oh,
decal
wow.
too. All right.
Somewhere in here. Yeah. I'll throw in a decal too.
Let's see.
Matt says, Kim, I'll be messaging you soon with my order. You better get in line.
Who's that?
Matt.
Oh, yeah, he knows.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, he knows. Because, spring's coming up. These leeches is going to be like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
crazy. It's crazy how many I tied last year. It's not even funny. Yeah, just get it in, Matt, and you'll be in the queue.
Okay.
How much time you think you spend tying every day, Kim?
I do about 2 or 3 hours a night. I don't work on Thursdays. I take Thursdays off. Then on the weekends, I'll sit back here and tie 4 or 5 hours.
You tie more jigs tonight.
Yeah,
Then I tie all day.
I can do about 2.5 to 3 dozen an hour almost.
Mercy.
Especially when I'm not talking and everything at the same time. So, But I usually tie about 2 dozen every show in about an hour. He's at Golden Corral? Hey.
Yeah. There's a. All right, now. Present. Share screen.
Yeah, hog leg goes down to Golden Corral and fills his pockets up and leaves.
Yeah. All right, y'all type the word winner in.
Winter, chicken dinner.
Let's see. StreamYard.com, stop sharing.
Type in winner to get entered in the wheel.
All right.
There they're coming in now.
Yeah, they're coming in now. Yeah, I sure would like to have some of those things, but y'all know my reputation.
All you can do is lose it.
That's what I do. You wouldn't never see no water. By the time I got to the water, I'd be done lost it.
Yeah, you know he's using the bathtub, hog leg. You can look at it.
Oh,
Lord have mercy.
yeah. Welcome in, Jen Smith. Northern View Outdoors. Good evening. Type in winner. All right. Winding it down. Y'all better
Get your name in there.
get your name in there.
Oh.
No, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't matter. Upper lowercase. Just winner. All right.
Been that way.
All right. We're going to spin it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Good luck, y'all. Congratulations. Catfish Fever and Outdoors, Lynn.
Lynn that won.
All I need is his address.
All right. Lynn, if you will pass your address on to me or Hogleg by email, I will get it to Kim. Kim, I'll Facebook it to you.
All right.
All right. And Kim, I want to thank you for coming in tonight.
Well, thanks for inviting me, man. Nice meeting you also.
And, we might call on you again. If you
Let me know.
All right.
Do something different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
I just like watching you tie them jigs as fast as you do.
A lot of people do.
Amazing, ain't it?
Yeah.
I told Hogleg, I said, wait till you see Kim tie. He cuts a rug, man.
Yeah, you do.
You tie as many as I have to, you would do. I can't
know
afford to tie slow.
Wow. All right, man. Well, you got anything else to say, Troy?
No, sir. Go check out Kim's website, crappiestoppers.com.
And y'all be sure to tune in to Troy's on Thursdays at 2 p.m.
Saturday night. Let me bring up Saturday night before we go. We're going to have a live Saturday night on my channel. Guys are all going to get together and do a hunting competition. And I will be dropping that animal 59 minutes before the live. Look at Hogleg.
Oh man.
I have held it in deep secret of what they're going to be hunting, and I will not be hunting. I'll be hosting. I want to spend a little more time with the chat, and it gives me a chance to roast Hogleg a little bit.
Why do you want to do that?
I don't know. It's just, I kind of enjoy watching y'all's antics. Sometimes it's just kind of fun to sit back here and watch y'all.
Troy, we did something last night that we just had to let you try it.
Nothing surprises me what you guys come up with. Yeah.
All right.
Kim, we want to thank you, my friend. It's good to see you. It's always good to have a chance to visit with you. And thanks for being on.
Man. Anytime.
All right.
All right. Well,
Hogleg, roll that outro, baby.
All right.